Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Field in Jacksonville. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Oh, look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
The promise and the potential, well, they've been with Lawrence his whole football life. From high school in Georgia to stardom at Clemson and even a playoff run in Jacksonville, it's just consistency. Week in and week out will be the next step for Trevor in his career. There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
Brings up second down at the 20.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Sending a receiver left. They'll throw on 3rd and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. That won't be caught outright, it's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass, here's second down.
Darnell Savage on the coverage.
Here's Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This is ahead for about 5. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers here from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll go for it, Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
First down.
They run it again with Bigsby. Have him gain about a handful there. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Again, it's Bigsby. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's the first carry of the game for the Syracuse rookie. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. First down, and they go right back to it. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars go up 6-0 here in the first. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front ready to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
Cameron Johnston in punt formation for the Steelers.
And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Move those chains. That's good for a Jacksonville.
It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 36-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they have 3rd and short.
Coverage defensively by Nick.
Throwing now from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
16-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. He can run it.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Little knocks it through, and their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll work this one up to the 28. And Trell Miller making that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. Completed to his running back. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Dropping back to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of a yard.
A 1-yard gain on the play. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Cut down by Caleb Ransom.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Jags pick it up. And Jacksonville makes a house call. Touchdown. The Jaguars capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Evans now to return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Steelers and Mason Rudolph about ready to get back to work on offense. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds the in route complete. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down, Steelers.
Back now, pressure on its way. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Looking to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action on first. Brought in right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10 now from the 30.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on first. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now.
Looking for a throw here. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And in a 3-score game, Brock, they have to find a way to reestablish some control here. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Able to find Gainwell. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's the Steelers' first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Play action on first down. Forced out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's going to throw this one. Dumped off to his running back. Jukes one defender. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Steelers who have 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Got a man, it's Skoranek. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd down at the Jaguars 41.
From the 41. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7 yards.
Back to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
5-yard pickup.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Throwing off the play fake here. That's cut beyond the marker. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
21 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
From the red zone now. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
Previous play is under review.
Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call
Boswell
overturned.
on for the point after.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
Jaguars 17. Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this 1st half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here's a throw. Complete out to the right side. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. Logan Cook on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Steelers and Kenneth Gainwell ready for their next possession. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. He'll throw it. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start. Still sticking with the passing game. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives him a little more confidence running into the locker room.
He's got the squiver. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Steelers and Mason Rudolph about ready to get back to work on offense. The Steelers with some very good feet. Position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. Takes out a 1-stop, and they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out at the 7. Wow, great kick. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Finds him on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Jaguars into punt formation. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Trying again, following the sack. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. Hand off to Tootin. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Tootin. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
He's denied the goal line, but they're still going to have a chance here, Brock. That play did get him enough to make it 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed right. 1st and goal. Here's Tootin. Good defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Pass play coming here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to find his tight end. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Little knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23. The Steelers offense headed out. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll toss it to Johnson. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
Here's 2nd and 14. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Tootin headed left. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 6-yard line.
They motion a receiver left. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
2nd down give to Tootin. And he'll have a a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped by the second-generation NFLer. That's Carson Bruner.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. Secures this at the 17. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They'll come out throwing. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 20.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from the 41. Back to throw now. He hits him downfield. This is Miller. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
It's Johnson on second down. Still has room inside the 15. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. A toss play to Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for 1 final quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing now off play action. Looking for a target. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 13.
They'll throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to return from the 29. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First throw for the backup now. Smith snags it over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
And a Steeler first down.
To throw, Thompson. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing now, Thompson. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, third down. Thompson back to throw. Same guy, Wilson again. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down? A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Pass play on 1st and 10. He keeps it and takes off. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Jacksonville, 1st and 10.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to do it himself. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Jaguars first
Kate,
down.
is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 7 yards there, that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the ground, Tootin. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
throw on third down. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Play action on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the Steelers' 41-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Finds a man right side. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Third and 5.
He's dropping back to throw. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Into the hands of Skoranek, complete. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Thompson. Complete right side to Washington. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the gun, it gives it Gainwell. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw it. That's brought in by Miller. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First down, Steelers.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Steelers don't want to see this one go to overtime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Thompson. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
A gain of 1 yard. And a Steeler first down.
He'll look to throw it. Hit some space around midfield. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. The big play nets him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
It's It's a gain
The
of
Jaguars are going to call their
17
first time out.
yards. First down,
And they still have
Steelers.
2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. He finds space into the red zone. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out.
19 yards.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.